Hi, this is Brewbird. Welcome back to the channel for all things fermented, brewed, and distilled. I previously made a video where I talked about 7 reasons why you shouldn't become a distiller, and so I wanted to follow that up with another video about 7 reasons why you should become a distiller. So let's go! The first reason why you should become a distiller is because you get to be very creative and develop new recipes for gin, rum, and all sorts of things. And that's really fun to be able to learn how to make all these different kinds of liqueurs and spirits. For instance, when I worked at the Shakespeare Distillery, I got to help the distillery develop a rum recipe. And that rum recipe went on to win a silver medal at the International Wine and Spirits Competition. And so looking back on that, it makes me feel very proud that even though I worked there so many years ago, something that I helped to make is still there. And it's always a point of pride for me. The second reason, and this is why a lot of people start working as distillers, is because they plan on having their own alcohol brand or opening up their own distillery in the future. And so if you have already worked for several years as a distiller and you know how to make all the products, then that definitely gives you a leg up when you decide that it's time to launch your own brand or your own distillery, and you won't have to make a lot of the same mistakes that a lot of people just starting out will make. So it definitely gives you a leg up when you're starting your own brand or business. The third reason why you should become a distiller is because there's always a lot of exciting opportunities that come about for you to collaborate, whether it's with other distilleries, where you collaborate to make a new product together, or just with other businesses to feature your brand and feature your distilled spirits. Things just will start to happen once you start distilling and making things. People will find you, they'll reach out to you to do things. And that's what happened to me when I was a contestant on Master Distillers. Someone just saw that I was a distiller. Although, to be fair, I think it really helped that I was female and Asian, and that they were looking for more female representation for the show. But yeah, things like that can happen where people will ask you to be on TV or just to collaborate on making new products together. You never know what's gonna happen. The fourth reason is you'll always be surrounded by alcohol. And if you're really a connoisseur of different spirits and beers and wines, then you'll love being in the distilling world because you get to make a lot of stuff and you get to drink a lot of stuff as well, because you're always tasting it as you're making it, and you'll just get a lot of free bottles of different distilled products when you talk to other distilleries. So yes, you're surrounded by alcohol all the time, which can be a really awesome perk, or it can be a bad thing, depending on how you look at it. Number 5. Job mobility. So there are certain professions, like say lawyers or doctors, where they have to stay for the most part where they are to do their job. It's hard for them to immigrate or move to another country to practice and do what they're trained to do. But for distillers, we don't have that issue. It's easy for us to travel to different countries and distill things. As you've seen on this channel, I've went to the UK to distill, I've distilled in Canada, and I've also been to India where I was hired to distill some drinks for a company there. So that's the great thing about this job, is you have great job mobility. Number 6. As a distiller, you get to work with your hands. A lot of people, they don't like desk jobs because you're sitting on the computer all day, you're getting out of shape and fat. But that doesn't happen when you're a distiller for the most part, because you're always walking up and down to manage the stills and the brewing equipment. So you're always on the move, and it's just very rewarding to make something with your own 2 hands and see other people enjoy the thing that you made. So for me, my favorite part about distilling is definitely seeing other people's faces when they try the products that I've made. So it's not necessarily the final product that I love, it's the reaction from other people or the process of making the thing that's what I love. And the seventh and most important reason for why you should become a distiller is if you really love distilling. So there's a lot of people out there working jobs that they hate and they're sick and tired of, but for the most part, all the distillers that I've met, they're very passionate people. They're passionate about the craft and they're not doing it for the money. They're doing it because they just love spirits and they love distilling. I hope you enjoyed listening to 7 reasons why you should become a distiller. In the meantime, please support this channel by leaving a comment down below, giving this video a thumbs up, and hitting that subscribe button for more videos about fermentation, brewing,